Scorpios, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Scorpios this week? Five of Wands firstly. Sorry, this month. I might do a reshuffle. What's happening for the beautiful Scorpios this month in October? Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Chariot, ooh, a lot of cards, I won't take them, but Four of Cups. Okay, I'm going to talk you through these cards and then I'm going to clarify them with some more cards so we can get more in-depth explanations to why they're here. Firstly, Two of Pentacles. I want to say really random, my hands just got really warm. It was really strange, they're like heating up. So some of you, as a sign, maybe your hands are currently warm, hot. I don't know if you've got them in front of a heater or something, but they're like heating up a lot. So it doesn't feel like my energy. They were completely normal before I started this reading. So it's just like an extra sign for a few of you that aren't fully like believing in it yet, that this is your reading. Two of Pentacles though. Two of Pentacles is juggling. Two of Pentacles is having very busy bee energy around you this month. You might be spread quite thin between different projects. It's your time. There's something about your time management being between two things in particular. So it could be work and family, or there's two different projects you have, but it's almost as if you've got two things on the go at once and you're going to like it that way. You're going to prefer it that way. Then you have Three of Swords. Three of Swords can be sometimes heartbreak, pain. It is minor arcana, it's nothing crazy, but there's just a little hint of, a little sprinkle of heartbreak or something. That sounds really bad, but it's just the only words that I can use to describe it. It's not necessarily heartbreak like that, but it's just, yeah, the only way I can describe it in words is that. But it's also sometimes just a little bit of fear. It could be fear of hurt because of past things, but it's also, right now I really want to clarify it because I want to know what this is about. But I'm feeling as if there's something here where you're actually, this feels as if it might be self-inflicted in some way. So some of you beat yourself up a lot, or there's something that you're really kind of, sorts of thoughts or communication, and I feel as if it's more as if you're thinking a lot about things you've said, or things you should have said, or things you should have said differently, and you're hurting your own feelings by trying to rewrite things that have already happened. And there's a sense of you not really wanting to let go of things because you want to better yourself, but at a certain point you have to let go and give yourself room to grow now and room to let go of the past. So that's just something that I think there's just advice coming through around that of stop torturing yourself about things you should have said differently or should have done differently, because there was an old version of you that didn't know any better. Then you have the Chariot card. Chariot card is very much success, travel, moving, relocation, same thing. I'm feeling like there's something overseas happening. Could be to do with your work that you have to travel, I'm feeling, because there's something here where there's a lot happening at once, because Two of Pentacles is multitasking, I'm feeling. Chariot is successful multitasking, so to have both cards of multitasking, you're definitely having a lot going on, doing a lot of things at once. But again, I feel like it's happily so. I feel as if you're actually going to enjoy how busy you're about to be, which is really nice. Four of Cups though, there is also some magical, it's to do with your emotions, so it could be love, it could be friendship, it could be something that makes you very happy. There's an opportunity to do with it, and you aren't going to be aware, or you're not going to be looking at it. You're kind of looking in an opposite direction. Some of you are too busy focusing on what you don't have, or you're focusing on almost as if you've asked for something with that dolphin in the background, and you've asked for it to come in, and then you've quickly kind of like shut the door on it, like actually no, I can't have that, or it shows up and you go, that's too good to be true, that's for someone else, or yeah, that's actually that's the energy, really. I'm getting that come through real bold, is that's too good to be true, some of you. is what you're telling yourself. Maybe from past disappointments and things like that. It's not too good to be true. Whatever this thing is coming in, that dolphin with the cup on it is there. It's not too good to be true. I'm seeing it just as much as you. There is something or someone that is actually there, and it's not too good to be true. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for Scorpio, Ten of Swords. Some of you are, it's almost as if you're going from an energy of not being busy at all, being very much confused as to the next step you're supposed to take. And you're going from 0 to 100 because you're going from not really knowing what you should be doing to doing multiple things at once and having a lot of things, a lot of balls rolling, a lot of balls on the roll, a lot of things going, a lot of things definitely like improving. Like there's some type of progress being had in your life when there was none. I don't know why I'm getting like a flat line come through, like something was flatlined, dead, over. And then out of nowhere you got 2 heartbeats going and you're like, oh, okay, cool, won't complain. And I feel as if that's why you're really good at juggling something, because you've gone through a period of not knowing what you were supposed to be doing to knowing you're supposed to be doing several things and just enjoying the opportunity to succeed. It's really cool. I'm really happy for you. Clarify the Three of Swords. One of my hands is still hot, by the way. The other one's now cold. Clarify the Three of Swords for Scorpio. Seven of Swords. So that Three of Swords where I said there's something where you keep hurting your own feelings, you have Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is sneaky behaviour sometimes, but more than anything it's not really understanding someone's intentions. And I feel as if that might be that Three of Swords where you're hurting your own feelings, rehashing, rethinking. It's almost like you're kicking yourself when you're down a little bit. Like you're already upset about something or you're already grieving over something and then you kind of upset yourself more. But it's almost as if you've been misunderstood and then you're like, well, maybe it was my own fault, maybe I didn't explain myself, maybe I didn't explain my intentions. Because Seven of Swords is misunderstood. You can't really understand what he's up to, what his intentions are. And I feel as if a lot of you are feeling or felt recently very misunderstood. And instead of kind of just taking that on, you're like, well, it was my own fault, I should be more communicative, or there's something where you don't actually have to take the blame. If someone wasn't understanding you, it was just as much their part to play, because they would have got to understand you and they would have asked you. Like there's only so much you can explain yourself if someone isn't meeting you halfway. Like stop beating yourself up about somebody misinterpreting your intentions, or that's really what I feel like this is. Someone's misinterpreted your intentions and that's not a nice feeling sometimes. And you're then, instead of being like, oh, that's on them, their perception of me is completely to do with them, nothing to do with me, you're almost really blaming yourself a lot. Stop blaming yourself, Scorpio, it's not you. Clarify the Chariot card for Scorpio. Judgment. Oh, you're gonna have to, it feels as if, do you know what, I quite like this. You are juggling lots, you have lots going on, but you're also, whatever it is, some of you are juggling 3 things at once. 3 work things, like 3 jobs. You might have like different part-time jobs, or you have different projects on the go. Some of you are writers, some of you are artists, and you have so many different things going on and you enjoy every single one of them. And you're like, well, which one is it that I should be spending the most time doing? And there's something where you're letting it go. You're like, well, whatever happens, happens. Whatever is supposed to be for me, I will continue to do. And whatever falls away, falls away. And that's the energy, is you're gonna keep juggling 3 things, and I'm just picturing you like juggling balls right now, and eventually you drop one of the balls because you can't keep doing it, and you go, well, it was meant to be that one then. And there's something where you're going to keep up as much as you can, and whatever you end up neglecting or not giving as much time to, you're just going to let it go. Instead of, it's almost like you're leaving it up to the universe to decide because then you know whatever you don't give the most energy to or the most work to, it's obviously not supposed to stay in your life. but you're not making decisions. It's almost like you're waiting for the decision to be made for you. And some of you, like, you're going to be really okay with it. It's almost like someone in October, or I feel as if it might be towards the end of October, they're going to be one of your bosses. If you have like 3 or 4 different jobs, one of your bosses is going to be like, Scorpio, where are you? Your mind is not here. You're somewhere else. There's something where someone's going to have a conversation with you or call it quits for you. It doesn't feel like you're being fired or anything, by the way. I shouldn't have even said that. That's how much it doesn't feel like it. It feels as if it's just like someone says, are you sure you want to be here? Like, are you sure that this is for you? You seem like you have so much going on elsewhere that's going really well for you. Is it time to consider moving on? Like, there's something really nicely said and you're like, now that you say it, actually, yes, I should. Like, there's something where it doesn't really occur to you until someone else suggests it, that you could let go of juggling so many things. And I feel like it was more of you not wanting to choose, maybe. Or because I feel as if you're going to be subconsciously aware that you need to let go of something at some point because you've got so much happening. But you're also like, I'm not going to be the one that decides. I'll leave it up to the universe. I'll leave it up to God, or I'll leave it up to whatever it is you look up to. You're like, it's someone else's power, not mine, with that Judgment card. Clarify the 4 of Cups, sorry. Queen of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. A lot of you asked for some type of money or stability or something. With that Queen of Pentacles, I'm really feeling that. There's some type of like home. There's like a home energy here. Some of you could have asked to go home if you live at a distance, and then you're going to be offered the opportunity to it, and then you're going to like not actually be considering it an option. Keep considering it an option, please, if you live far from home. I don't know why I'm getting something about trains, but it's almost as if there's going to be like a situation where you can get a train to somewhere, and it's like, oh, I probably shouldn't, or oh, I don't want to bother them, or they're not expecting me, it'll be a surprise, it'll be too much, I need to like, there's something where there's a potential to be spontaneous when you're feeling like it. You're feeling like it, and then you go too much into thought about it, and you don't, because there's something you're asking for. That dolphin is something you've asked for, and then you get it. You get a train ticket right when you asked for one, and then you go, oh, it's too good to be true. And with that Queen of Pentacles, it's like, it's not. This is a physical thing that you're going to be holding. It's a good thing. You asked for it, you're given it, you're supposed to take it. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Sorry if it was short. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tarot Tuesdays.